So welcome to part 3 of my subscribers drawing my nail sets. The last 2 sets that we've done have been some nice warm-ups. I'm not even gonna lie, like I surprised myself, and especially the first set. The first set, I shocked the devil out of me. That was really good. It turned out better than what I expected. And then the second one I liked as well. I'll give myself like an 8 out of 10 with that one. If you're new here, I'm just gonna put them up on the screen so you guys can catch up a little bit. I like that y'all are forcing me to try new nail designs. The last one that I did really tested my nail art ability like to the max, but I like that because it really shows me what I'm capable of, which is also why I would encourage you to do this challenge at home yourself, especially if you're looking to perfect your nail art. Ask some of your friends to, you know, draw a nail design for you and see if you can recreate it. It's fun and it challenges you all in the same time, so yeah, try it at home. But yeah, let's get into today's nail set. So first, I want to give a big thank you to Makartt for sponsoring this video. I got some little nail goodies to show you guys from Makartt. They sent me a few PR packages to show you guys. So we're going to do like a mini PR package unboxing, and with whatever nail set that I do, I will be doing it using Makartt products, and I will have all of the products linked in the description down below. But first, let's get into some of you guys' drawings that you DM me on my Instagram. Here are a few drawings that I really like that I came across in my DMs. And if you would like a chance for your drawing to possibly be featured in a video, all you have to do is go to my Instagram, screenshot the template that I have on my page, draw on it, and DM it to me, and you can possibly see your drawing here on my next video. So I know in the past few videos I picked 2 of my favorite drawings, and then I spin a wheel, and then whatever the wheel lands on, that's the drawing that I would do. But since for this video, since I'm using a PR package to do the nail set, I'm going to choose a set that I feel like will go best with the materials that I've been sent from Makartt. And this is the nail set that I will be recreating. These colors match most of the colors that I have in my Makartt PR package. So we're gonna take a stab at this one. I'm really excited of how this might turn out. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. If you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and yeah, let's get into the video. So this is what came in my PR package from Makartt. It's called the Avenue collection. It comes with 6 different color acrylics. So we have Bite Me, which is a blue color, Sting Me, which is a yellow, Bottle Me Up, which is a red, Lollipop, which is a dark purple, Jagged Ice, which is, in my opinion, it's like a navy blue. It reminds me of a pair of jeans. And then we have Duchess, which is a green color. I will have the link to Makartt's website and the set of acrylics in the description down below if you want to go check it out. Okay, so we have like a simpler set. I wanted to pick a set that had the colors that the PR package that Makartt sent provided. And this one is mostly yellow, so it just kind of makes sense to me. So that's why I picked this one, as I said before. And since the base of this entire set is yellow, of course, we're going to be using the Sting Me color. And this is the shade. This is how it's going to look. It's a little darker than what I would prefer for this set, but I'm still going to go for it. I'm just going to show y'all how I get my apex. So we're going to get a nice sized bead, and usually I start right here where the false nail meets my natural nail. I feel like that really starts the height of the apex. And I really just tap the rest of the acrylic down the nail until we get down to the free edge. Looks like we need a little bit more down there at the bottom. So I'm gonna grab some more acrylic so we can fill that in. I'm gonna get just enough, just tapping once to go right here at the free edge. And I'm just gonna fan it upwards. And then I'm gonna take the rest right on down. You don't want to put too much at the free edge, but just enough. Okay, so now here from the side, you kind of see we have just a little bit of height just right there. And that's where we're going to try to start to form the apex. So now I'm going to get a cuticle bead. And just enough for the cuticle area. I'm just going to push a little bit up there to the cuticle. And then we're going to tap the rest down to fill out the rest of the nail. Ooh. Make sure you keep the shape down the sides of the nail. And now you can see from a side view, look at that little apex kind of peeking through up here at the top. You really already have a blueprint of what you want your apex to look like. I like to keep my color acrylic application on the thinner side, so when I come in with my clear acrylic to cap it off, it's not so thick around the cuticle area, but we'll get to capping it off a little bit later. I'm just going to finish the rest of the nails off with this yellow acrylic powder. Now, first of all, this is my first time using Makartt's acrylic powder, so it's only right that I give my review on the acrylic powder itself, and I think it's pretty beginner friendly. In my opinion, it's not a fast drying acrylic and it's not a slow drying acrylic. It gives you just enough time to lay the acrylic before it dries all the way. And with this being a pigmented acrylic, it really surprised me a little bit, because usually from my experience with other brands, pigmented acrylics are either super duper runny or they dry way too quick. And with this one, you can see I'm taking my time. I'm not really rushing, and I'm still able to really shape it to how I want it to look. So yeah, I was pleasantly surprised with this acrylic. But let's bring back up our picture. So in the picture, you'll notice that some of the base of some of the fingers aren't yellow, it's white, but I'm just gonna make them all yellow just because Makartt didn't send me any white acrylic, and I really just want to use Makartt's products in this video. So we're just gonna stick with the yellow and we're gonna see what happens. I think it's gonna turn out pretty good. But yeah, I promise I'm going to follow all other directions in this picture, but I'm just going to change that one eensy weensy little detail, but it's okay. It's going to turn out good. I don't know. It's definitely giving like a golden color. For some reason, it's reminding me of French fries, but maybe that's just because I'm hungry right now. But yeah. So when I'm capping it off, first I start by putting acrylic where that dip is. So like right there in the middle. I'm gonna put it right there in that middle piece right there. And I'm just gonna work it all the way down. Now I just need a small bead for the cuticle area and then one down here at the free edge. And see, we clearly have our apex there. And now we can shape. So this is just going to be a crash course of how I file my nails. Okay, so first I start with an 80 grit file, filing both sides of my nail straight. Then I go underneath the nail and make sure that's nice and straight and crisp. And then I go to the side of the nail and round out the sides of the nail. Personally, I like the more rounded side look compared to the more boxy squared side look. So if you like that boxy look, I wouldn't do this step. I would skip over this step. But then I go down the middle of my nail with my file so I can have a smooth transition from my apex to the free edge. And sometimes I like to take my e-file and straighten out my free edge rather than using a hand file. And this is how it looks from a side view so far, but we still have to get that cuticle. So to really tuck those cuticles in, I take a ceramic bit and I just go around the cuticle area, and sometimes I debulk the apex if I feel like I need to. And then I'm going to take a cuticle bit and really tuck it in there and clean it up. And then after that, all I do is buff out the nails, and then all my shaping is done. And that has been my crash course of how I shape my nails. I swear, the more I look at this color, the more it looks orange over yellow. And when you look at the actual acrylic in the jar, it looks, I mean, it's yellow, but then you look at the swatch on top and it looks orangey. Y'all let me know in the comments, what color does this look to you? Because I could have sworn this was yellow in the beginning, but let's move on. So it looks like we have a glitter Frenchie on the middle finger and the pinky finger. So we're going to start with that. Okay, so I went on and did the pinky off camera, and I'm really liking this little double French look. I'm not really sure the specific name for it, but I'm gonna do that. I'm just clean the nail off with some alcohol just to remove any lint or anything. But I'm gonna be using some yellow gel polish. So I just like to draw a line in the middle of the nail just to guide me of where I need to go whenever I come down with my French line. And I like a deep French line, so I'm gonna come way up here at the top. And swoop down. And do the same thing over here on the other side. Now we can go ahead and fill it in. And I'm just going to take some acetone just to clean up the sides here, because I just went all the way outside the lines here. So now I'm going to do the other line. I'm just going to put like a little dot right here in the middle. I'm probably going to do it lower than that, but I just like to mark where the center is. And this line always looks kind of a mess at first. Once I kind of get the shape of it, then I can really shape it up. There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna cure this and then add a second coat. Okay, so I put a second coat on there. And now before we cure, I'm gonna sprinkle the glitter onto the wet gel. I'm just gonna scoop it up and just drizzle. We gonna drizzle it on. And now it's looking like a nice little glaze. Oh shoot, I thought I messed it up, but I didn't. Like I was saying, now it looks like a nice little glazed donut, a sparkly glazed donut. And then I'm gonna cure this for a good like 30 seconds. All right, and now just dust it off after we cured. I really love the way it turned out though. So now for the ring finger and the pointer finger. So in the picture, our instructions are glitter swirls, and then we have some butterflies there. So we're gonna get to the butterflies in a minute, but first we're gonna focus on the glitter swirls. I think we're gonna keep it simple, just like the picture. I'm just gonna take this and with the light hand, I'm just gonna do like just some random little squigglies. I'm gonna go back over that actually. Another one coming from this way. Just something real simple. And then as requested, we're gonna make them glittery. So while it's wet, I'm just gonna dump the glitter on top and I'm gonna cure that. Alright, now just a little dust off. Oh, I smeared just a little bit, but it's okay. That's how it looks. I like the way I did the pointer finger a little bit better, but it's okay. And now for the butterflies. So I got these little metal butterflies and I thought it would be perfect. It'll go perfect with the colors. The picture has 2 butterflies on each, so I'm just gonna grab 2. Well, we're gonna grab 4 butterflies. So I would use some rhinestone glue, but I'm just gonna use regular gel because that's what I have. I don't have any more rhinestone glue, unfortunately. And I'm gonna put one kind of on top here. Okay. Oh, don't slide, don't fall. I need you standing up nice and tall. These are like, oh, it's slipping and sliding. Oh gosh. Okay, these are a lot harder to put on than what I thought they were going to be. All right, I'm about to cure that just like that. Let me get you, or try to get you. I really thought these were going to be a lot smaller. I don't think I will wear these like in real life. Just imagine how much stuff will get caught up in this humongous butterfly on these nails. But they're super cute for this challenge. Oh, slipping and sliding. It's okay, we're gonna get it together. Right, butterfly? Right, get it together. I think that's it. I think it cured. Let me know in the comments if you would actually wear this like day-to-day basis, doing everyday chores, everyday work, because me, oh no. But it is super cute though for this moment, this little moment we're having here. Okay, so it's time for the big reveal. So here's our drawing and this is what we came up with. Now this one was super cute. I am in love with the concept of the set. The only reason why I wouldn't rate this one a 10 out of 10 is because we didn't follow the colors to the T. But other than that, this was a 10 out of 10. But since we didn't follow the colors, I'll give it a 9 out of 10. But once again, I want to give a big thank you to Makartt for sponsoring this video. I would definitely recommend you try their acrylic. The acrylic itself is super easy to work with, and I'm really glad I got the chance to try it for the very first time in this video. I will have the link for all of these acrylics down in the description down below. But before we go, I really want to get a chance to rate all of the sets that I've done within this series so far. I will rate part 1 at number 1, part 3 at number 2, and part 2 at number 3. Y'all let me know how y'all would rate these in the comments down below. But we are at the end of the video, so if you watched this far, you are a real one. Thank you so much. Make sure you guys are sending me your drawings in time for next week's video, next Saturday. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video.